And he scores! That's hit deep into left, and that's out of here. Safe.
Leadoff man set at the plate as he digs in. That's James Obermark, the shortstop for St. Charles. From Sykeston, Missouri. Played at Cape Notre Dame. Here's the first pitch from Walkenhorst, and it's right there at the belt for a called strike. First pitch fastball, 0-1 the count. Next one on the way, and it's popped up. Left side on the infield. Boehner and Goro both giving it a look. It's going to be Goro out on the edge of the grass in the outfield making the catch. One gone here in the top of the first. In will step the second baseman, Jake Spies. Hazelwood West High School is where he played ball. He's from Florissant. First pitch to the right-hander is just a little bit low. Walkenhorst working quickly. Pitch up and in, 2-0. They play Spies pretty much straight away. As the pitch is high again with a fastball, 3-0. Another one of these games in which the offenses may be a little cooled off because of the weather. Pitchers have a chance to really dominate today. As the 3-0 pitch is on the inside corner, that's ball 4. Just out of the strike zone, a 4-pitch walk is given to Jake Spies, and the lead a 1-out walk gives St. Charles their first base runner. And that'll bring in the center fielder, Ryan Abernathy, another right-hander. Played his high school ball at Marquette. Pitch just missing in. Ford holding on Spies at first. And a swing and a fly ball out to center field on his horse's Hibbert. He won't get there. It's over his head into the fence. Runner will be waved around third. Spies is going to try to score, and he will. 1-0 St. Charles, an RBI double off the bat of Ryan Abernathy. And St. Charles gets on the board here in the top of the first. Cleanup man, Aaron Priests, will come up to the plate. He's out of Florida. Lake Wales Senior High School is where he attended. He's a returner from last year. He was a pretty solid player a year ago. Put up some gaudy numbers at the plate. Had him .393 with 15 home runs and 54 RBIs, and he swings and drills this one down the right field line, but it will go foul. Actually didn't get it as much as that as it looked off the bat, but it's foul nonetheless. Had it been fair, it would have been caught. Pretty good distance, actually, from the fence out in the right center. But it's an 0-1 count as he jumped on that first pitch but fouled it. That one's over but low. And the count even at 1 to Priests. Runner down at second for St. Charles as they lead 1-0. Check on the runner in the pitch. High and outside. 2-1 to the right fielder for St. Charles. Abernathy down at second. Long look for the sign by Walkenhorst. He has what he wants. And the pitch. And hit up the middle. Base hit. Line shot. Gets through. They're going to wave in the runner. Throw's going to go into second base. And Ford cuts it off. No chance to get the runner at home. It's 2-0 St. Charles. Line drive up the middle, scoring Abernathy. And the Cougars have a 2-0 lead here in the first. Catcher Nate Smith will dig in. Ford will hold on Priest. Breaking ball is a strike on the check swing. Nate Smith played his ball at Parkway North High School. Pitch inside and goes off the handle of the bat. That's going to put Smith down in an 0-2 hole.
0-2.
Walkenhorst comes set. And the pitch, swing and a miss on a pitch down and away. Throw goes down to first. Runner safe there, but a strikeout of Smith for out number 2. And the batter will be the first baseman, Justin Hennig. Hennig is another right-hander. Priest has been the only lefty that has been in the lineup through the first 6 hitters. Runner goes, swing and a miss, throw down to second by Stanton. Got a good chance to get him. He's out. Priest is out stealing. Been a hit and run there by St. Charles, but it was a swing and a miss by Hennig. But Priest is out at second to end the inning, but St. Charles does get 2 runs in the inning on 2 hits, and they leave no one. We head to the bottom of the first inning. It's 2-0 St. Charles here on 1400 KJFF. Jefferson College will have this lineup today. Tyler Hibbert, the center fielder, leads off, followed by Casey Goss. He's at second base. Nate Goro is the shortstop, hitting third. Drew Levi out on right field will hit in the cleanup spot, followed by first baseman Fred Ford. Designated hitter Sean Hagan. Left fielder Brandon Turner, third baseman Sage Boehner, and Drew Stanton, the catcher, rounds out the lineup for the Vikings. The defense for St. Charles, it's John Adams out in left field, Ryan Abernathy in center, Aaron Priest is in right, Eric Enchelmeyer is at third base, James Obermark at short, Jake Spies at second base, Justin Hennig at first, Nate Smith doing the catching, and the right-hander Ryan Wilkinson is on the mound. He's from Northwest High School. So he will face Hibbert, Goss, Goro if anyone gets on Levi here in the top of the first. Hibbert continues his torrid hitting streak, hitting an even .500, 40 out of 80. No home runs. He's driven in 11, 3 doubles, 3 triples. And he's the team not only in hits and batting average, but runs scored as well with 26. And the lefty digs in to face Wilkinson as we get started in the bottom of the first inning with St. Charles leading 2-0. And Hibbert shows bunt on the first pitch as it's outside. I don't think he got a piece of that one. Popped out of the catcher's glove and back to the screen. The next one to Hibbert. Shows bunt again down the third base line, foul. Ball and a strike to Hibbert. Coach Carroll. Coming in, I think they're calling Hibbert out of the batter's box, and they're going to call him out. They're saying that he was out of the batter's box. And he is out. So Hibbert is retired to start it off here in the bottom of the first inning. Bunted the ball out of the batter's box. Part of his body was out of the batter's box. And the first pitch strike is into Casey Goss. Wilkinson's next pitch popped up left side. A look by Adams, but it's out of play. Goss is hitting .402. No home runs and 19 RBIs. Second on the team in RBIs. He's got 10 doubles. Slaps that one foul off to the left as he stuck the bat out there. 0-2. Pop up left side. This time it's Enchelmeyer giving it a look, but it's out of play. Still 0-2 to Goss. One out, nobody on. Bottom of the first. St. Charles up 2-0. Fastball outside from Wilkinson. 1-2. Breaking ball popped up and out of play. Back behind home plate. Goss staying alive. He's fouled off several pitches. And a hot shot back to the mound. Gloved by Wilkinson. He's up with it. Throws low, but it's in time. Nice play by Wilkinson, the pitcher, as he retires Goss, and that's 2 outs, nobody on for Nate Goro. Goro hitting .345, 3 home runs and 18 driven in. And he takes a strike on the first pitch from Wilkinson. Right-hander deals the next one in. It's high. Ball and a strike to Goro. And that one's just outside, off the plate. Goro played his high school ball at Lafayette in St. Louis County. 2-1 pitch on the outside corner, called strike. 2-2. That's outside, full count now, 3-2. Goro steps back into the box. It's a full count. Payoff pitch coming. Popped up. Spoiled it. Out of play. Cool conditions once again for baseball today. We haven't had too many good days so far. There's another 3-2 pitch on the way to the Vikings shortstop. Reaches out, hits it the other way into the right field corner, and running that one down is Priest, and it ends up going down as a 1-2-3, bottom of the first. Vikings go down, and St. Charles has a 2-0 lead after the first inning. Back in 1 minute on 1400 KJFF. Justin Hennig will lead it off, followed by the DH Michael Coates and John Adams. Hennig was at the plate in the top of the first inning when Priest was thrown out trying to steal. So Hennig will lead it off in the second. Stanton tosses down to second base as we'll get underway. Game got moved up, of course, the start of the doubleheader, trying to beat the rain. There's still a chance of rain this afternoon into the evening. Overcast skies throughout the area. AJ walking horse back to work. First pitch of the second is grounded to short. Goro scoops it up and throws, and in time for the first out. One gone for the designated hitter, Michael Coates. He's out of Oklahoma, Mustang, Oklahoma. Played his high school ball at Bethany. First pitch to him is grounded foul. One out here in the top of the second. Walking horse deals it in. Popped up right side. Ford's going to give it a look. It's going to get out of play. 0-2 to Coates.
0-2, gentlemen, 0-2.
Walking horse back on the rubber. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Got him with a slider. Dipped down and away from the right-hander, and he goes down swinging. Second strikeout for Walkenhorst. A fielder, John Adams, stepping in now. From Springfield, Missouri. And he takes a breaking ball down low. Went to Parkview High School. Tap foul on a check swing. It's 1-1. Walkenhorst has retired the first two. Swing and a miss. 1-2 now the count. Another breaking ball. It dipped down and away from the right-hander. He went after it. And the 1-2 pitch. And strike three call. Couldn't check the swing. Pitch was a little bit up, but he couldn't check it. And down on strikes is Adams, a 1-2-3 inning for A.J. Walkenhorst. And we head to the bottom of the second inning. St. Charles on top 2-0 here on 1400 KJFF. Bottom of the second inning, Jefferson College trails 2-0 to St. Charles. Drew Levi leads it off for the Vikings. He'll be followed by Fred Ford and Sean Hagan. If anyone gets on, Brandon Turner. Wilkinson's first pitch to Levi is hit to the right side. And second baseman comes up with it, throws, but it will not be in time. Nice diving effort there by Spies as that one was deep in the hole. Makes the play on it, but by the time he got up and threw, not in time. Levi beats out an infield hit. So Drew Levi will up his .297 batting average a little bit after that. And the batter will be Fred Ford. He's hitting .316, 7 home runs and 20 RBIs. Big cut and a miss. 0-1 to him. Played at Fort Zumwalt South High School. Levi will get his lead from first, held on by Hennig. Rowe goes over, and Levi's back in time. Levi has 14 stolen bases. Gets off to his lead. Pitch to Ford, driven into center. This might drop, it will, base hit. Levi will hold it second. It'll be first and second, nobody out. Back-to-back singles by Levi and Ford. Sean Hagan, the DH, will step in. He's hitting .310 with 4 home runs and 13 driven in. Pitch just missing inside, ball 1 to Hagen. Wilkinson in a bit of a jam here to start the bottom of the second, allowing 2 base hits to the Vikings, Levi and Ford. Pitch outside, off the plate, ball 2, 2-0 to Hagen. Wilkinson comes set, looks down to second, and the pitch. High and outside, 3-0. Jeffco with a good opportunity here to make this a big inning. 2 on, nobody out, and a 3-0 count to Hagen. Swing and a miss. He had the green light, and he came up empty. 3-0. 3-1. Pardon me. On the outside corner, called strike. It's 3-2. Levi gets his lead from second, Ford from first. Pitch is outside, ball 4. Hagen draws the walk, and the bases are loaded. Loaded up for Brandon Turner. He's hitting .310, no home runs and 6 RBIs. First pitch from Wilkinson is over but low, ball 1. Turner really crowds the plate from that left side. Wilkinson checks on the runners, the pitch coming in, and again over but low. Two and 0 to Turner. And he swings and hits it to second. They're going to go to second for 1. On to first. It'll be a double play. A run scores. 4-6-3 double play turned by St. Charles. Spies to Obermark on to Hennig. And Jeffco does get a run to make it 2-1. So now 2 outs with a runner at third. And it is now a 1-run game. Batter is Sage Boehner. He's hitting .379, 2 home runs and 12 RBIs. Pitch on the way. That's low. St. Charles, if they could get out of this inning, bases loaded, nobody out with only 1 run coming around, they'll take it. Pitch is inside. 2 balls and a strike to Boehner. Fred Ford, the tying run, is at third. That's outside, 3-1. Ball 4, high and outside. Boehner draws the walk. They'll be on the corners for the catcher, Drew Stanton. Second walk of the inning allowed by Wilkinson. Now he will face the Vikings catcher, Stanton, with 2 outs and 2 on. Average of .239 for Drew. 2 home runs. He's driven in 7. Swinging a ground ball left side. Shortstop over has it. He'll go to second for the force, and that will be in time, and that will end the inning. Jeffco leaves the tying run stranded at third. They do get 1 run in the inning, but St. Charles has the advantage 2-1 after 2. We're back in 1 minute on 1400 KJFF. Top of the third inning as we return to Vikings Field in Hillsboro. St. Charles with a 2-1 lead over Jeffco. Number 9-hole hitter will be the leadoff man for St. Charles here in the third inning, Eric Enchelmeyer. In the top of the order, James Obermark and Jake Spies. If anyone reaches, Ryan Abernathy. 2 runs on 2 hits for St. Charles through the first 2 innings. A run on 2 hits for Jefferson. Walkenhorst ready to start the third. Enchelmeyer played his high school ball at Marquette. This one, Baldwin. He leads it off here in the third inning. First pitch on the way. Grounded foul on the third base side. Snag there by Coach Gober. Wind up in the pitch from the right-hander is high. Ball and a strike. Breaking ball and swing and a miss. Batter was out in front of that one, 1-2. And a pop-up out of play. Enchelmeyer able to get a piece of that high fastball. Wind up in the pitch. Pop up right side to the shallow right field, and it looks like it's going to be Goss to make the catch. Goss makes the grab on that for the first out. Now the top of the order, Obermark, the shortstop. He popped up his first time. Caught by the Vikings shortstop, Nate Goro. Pitch is high and tight, ball 1. And a ground ball hit to short. Goro charges, gloves and throws, and it will be just in time by a step to get Obermark, and there's 2 outs. Two outs, nobody on for Jake Spies, the second baseman. He walked and scored his first time. Pitch is over but low, ball 1. Pitch is way inside. 2-0 to Spies. Down and away, ball 3. Walkenhorst has fallen behind him again. Walked him, I think, on 4 pitches the first time. That sails up and in, ball 4. Spies reaches with a 2-out walk. That'll bring in Abernathy. Delivered an RBI double his last time up. And he would score on a base hit by Aaron Priest. Walkenhorst with the pitch, swing and a miss. Big rip there by Abernathy, came up empty. Ford holding on the runner at first base. Walkenhorst checks that runner, and the pitch is a belt-high strike on the inside half. 0-2 to Abernathy. And there's a shot down the left side, foul into the bullpen. Still 0-2 to Abernathy. Top of the third inning, a 2-1 St. Charles lead. And a swing and a fly ball out to center. Hibbert backing up several steps. Will make the catch, and that will end the inning. A runner left on by St. Charles in the top of the third. We go to the bottom half of the inning. St. Charles on top, 2-1 here on 1400 KJFF. Top of the order coming up for Jefferson College in the bottom of the third inning. They trailed 2-1 to St. Charles. Junior college baseball here on KJFF. Move the start time up today to try to beat the weather. Tyler Hibbert starts it off. First pitch to him as he shows bunts down the third baseline. Pick up there by Enchelmeyer. Throws across the diamond in time for the out as Hibbert grounds out. One gone here in the bottom of the third for Casey Goss. Goss is 0 for 1. He grounded out to the pitcher Wilkinson. Takes it right down the middle, strike one. Sam Carroll over at third base coaching there for the Vikings. And Anthony Underwood at first. Breaking ball by Wilkinson, stays high. Ball and a strike to Goss. And he reaches for that one, pops it into shallow left. And that's going to get down, a base hit. Adams made a diving effort for it at the end, but couldn't make the play. Goss is rounding second. He's heading to third. The throw there will not be in time. Cut off, as a matter of fact. Casey Goss just pops it into shallow left. Adams couldn't quite catch up to it. Falls in, gets past him a bit. Goss winds up at third with a one-out triple. Well, the tying run is 90 feet away for Jeffco here in the bottom of the third with only one out for Nate Goro. Swings and hits this one out to center, drifting over to right center field. Long run, and he won't get there either. Abernathy can't make the catch. It's to the fence. Goro to second. He'll have an RBI double, and we're tied up at 2. And the go-ahead run for the Vikings now at second base. And the batter will be Drew Levi. He singled and scored his first time up. Now an RBI chance for Drew. Pitch is just outside, ball one. Levi came in with 2 home runs and 18 RBIs. The sophomore from Oakville High School. Pitch is way inside and gets away from the catcher. Inside and low. Goro's now at third base, moving up on the wild pitch. That one got away from Wilkinson just a bit. Go-ahead run now 90 feet away for Jeffco. And Levi pops it. Shallow left, drifting over near the line is Adams. He'll make the catch, tagging is Goro. He's going to come in and he will score. Sacrifice fly for Drew Levi. And Jefferson now on top 3-2. So now with 2 outs and nobody on, the batter will be Fred Ford. Jeffco has taken the lead 3-2 here in the bottom of the third. Wilkinson's pitch on the outside corner called strike. Breaking ball outside. Ford laying off it. Ford singled his first time up. That's inside. 2 balls and a strike, the count to Ford. And ground ball chopped to third. Charging is Enchelmeyer. Throws across and will get Ford. That will end the inning, but the damage done. Jefferson with 2 runs on 2 hits. They leave nobody. And after 3, Jefferson now leading St. Charles 3-2 here on 1400 KJFF. Top of the 4th inning, Jefferson College with a 1-run lead over St. Charles, 3-2. A.J. Walkenhorst now has a lead to work with as he pitches here in the top of the 4th. He will face the 4, 5, and 6 hitters for St. Charles. Aaron Priest, Nate Smith, Justin Hennig. If anyone gets on, Michael Coates. Zach Priest, the lefty, is 1 for 1 at RBI single. His first time up. Pitch dips down and away, ball 1. And that one's off the end of the bat, fouled left side. 1-1 to Priests. On the inside corner, that one misses. 2-1. Fastball high and outside, 3-1. That one got away from AJ a little bit. AJ's got to come after him. And pitch coming. Swung on and hit out to center field. Hibbert moving to his right just a little bit. Backtracks at the very end. Makes the catch. Priest flies out to center. And that's out number 1 here in the top of the 4th. Nate Smith, the catcher, stepping in now. Struck out his first time. Breaking ball in there for a strike, inside corner. Fastball missing outside. Ball and a strike to Smith. A fastball in the inside corner for a strike. Good location there from Walkenhorst. 1-2 to Smith. He has to protect the plate. He's got an open stance there from the right side. He swings and foul tips it, and the pitch is hung on by the catcher Stanton, and a strikeout of Smith. Strikeout number 4 in the outing for A.J. Walkenhorst. 2 outs, nobody on for Justin Hennig, the first baseman. He grounded out his first time. Pitch is low for a ball. Breaking ball in for a strike. Inside half at the belt. Hard slider from Walkenhorst. Here's the 1-1. Swing and a miss. Out in front of that one, another slider. Starting to tail away from the right-handed batter. And swung right through it. Time called. As Hennig steps out. Now he's back in and ready. Walkenhorst has gotten ahead of him, and the pitch on the way. Strike 3 call, pretty much right down the middle at the knees. And Hennig strikes out looking. And a 1-2-3 inning for A.J. Walkenhorst here in the top of the 4th. We go to the bottom half of the inning. It's Jefferson College leading 3-2 here on 1400 KJFF. Jefferson College on top 3-2. Bottom of the fourth inning coming up. Ryan Wilkinson back to work for the Cougars. Sean Hagan, the DH, is due up first in the inning for the Vikings, followed by Brandon Turner and Sage Boehner. If anyone gets on, Drew Stanton. Hagan walked his first time. First pitch at the bottom of the fourth on the way. And Hagan takes it for a strike in the outside corner. That's low. Ball and a strike to Hagan. Swings and pops that one up right side, and that'll get out of play, 1-2. Jeffco has scored their 3 runs in the last 2 innings. St. Charles got their 2 runs in the first. Since that time, Walkenhorst has settled in pretty nicely. Pitch misses outside, a little bit high, 2-2. And on the outside corner, called third strike. Breaking ball that catches that outside corner. First strikeout for Wilkinson. One out for Brandon Turner. Grounded into a double play his first time. And he swings away, pops it up left side. Adams giving it a look, but it will go into the bullpen. Out of play. 1 to Turner. Wilkinson with the pitch. And it's a little bit high and outside. We'll even the count to Turner, 1-1. And there's a shot into left center. That's down for a base hit. A 1-out single by Turner. Fifth base hit of the afternoon for Jefferson. Turner's first, and that'll bring in Sage Boehner. He walked his first time up, left on base. Actually was forced out at second. He showed bunt and takes the pitch outside, ball 1. Turner leads off from first. 1 out here in the bottom of the fourth inning. Jefferson up 3-2. Throw to first by Wilkinson, runner back. Pitch on the way. Inside corner, called strike to Boehner. Ball and a strike to Sage. Throw to first. Turner back in plenty of time. Boehner is a freshman that played at Fox High School. And a half swing on a pitch upstairs, taken for a ball. It didn't go around. 2 balls and a strike to count. And inside out swing, a pop up left side. That'll get out of play. 2-2. Jefferson trying to increase a 1-run lead here in the bottom of the fourth. And Boehner swings away over to left center field, and they will be run down by Abernathy for the out. So Boehner flies out. Turner remains at first base. The batter will be Drew Stanton. Hit into a fielder's choice to end the second inning in his previous at bat. Lead by Turner. Pitch is a little bit high, ball one. Strike in the outside corner. 1-1 to Stanton. Line shot up the middle. That'll be a base hit off the bat of Stanton. Turner will hold at second base. 2 on and 2 out for the leadoff man, Tyler Hibbert. Hibbert's hitless. He's 0 for 2. He's grounded out. He's been out on interference. Pitch to Hibbert. Just a bit high, ball one. Wilkinson comes set, looks down to second. The pitch, swung on, hit to short. And gloving that one, stepping on the bag himself is Obermark, and that will end the inning. Jefferson leaves 2 runners on base. We've played 4 here at Vikings Field. Jefferson leading 3-2 over St. Charles. We return at 1 minute on 1400 KJFF. Bottom 3 of the order coming up for St. Charles to start the 5th inning. Michael Coates, John Adams, and Eric Enchelmeyer. If anyone gets on, James Overmark. A.J. Walkenhorst has thrown very well after that first inning. He's only allowed 1 base runner since that first inning. He's faced just 1 over the minimum over the last 3. 5 strikeouts in his outing so far. 2 walks, 2 hits, 2 runs. Coates is 0 for 1. He struck out his first time. Walkenhorst gets on the mound, brings it in, the first pitch of the inning, and it's a bunt towards third. Charging on the play was Boehner. He has it, he throws, it's high, but Ford is able to keep his foot on the bag. And Coates is out, trying to bunt his way on here in the top of the 5th. One gone for John Adams, the left fielder. He struck out his first time. And the slider in there for a strike. And he goes around on that one as well. Down 0-2. Couldn't check the swing. He was fooled. Strike 3 call. That one was right down the pipe. Taken for called third strike by John Adams, and that's 2 gone here in the top of the 5th inning. Strikeout number 6 for Walkenhorst, and a fastball strike in the inside corner to Enchelmeyer. AJ's really starting to get in a groove now. Swing and a miss. Enchelmeyer chased one out of the strike zone. It was down and away. Got him set up at 0-2. Swing and a miss. Pretty much the same pitch, and he strikes him out. Quick top of the 5th inning for A.J. Walkenhorst. Jefferson College leads 3-2 as we go to the bottom of the 5th inning. We're back after this on KJFF. Bottom of the 5th inning, Jefferson College with a 3-2 lead over St. Charles in junior college baseball. Here in a cold afternoon in Hillsboro. Not quite to the consistent spring weather just yet. They had a good week there of good temperatures, but that all changed last Wednesday night. And since then, it's been cold pretty much every day, cooler at least every day. Had some rain and also some snow. But the field here is in pretty good shape today, so we are a go here in Hillsboro. Casey Goss leads it off for the Vikings here in the bottom of the 5th. Pops it up and out of play. Goss grounded out to the pitcher in the 1st inning. He tripled in the 3rd and scored. That triple was his 3rd of the season. Big breaking ball in for a strike from Wilkinson. 0-2. Nobody warming up right now for either team. That pitch is outside. 1-2 to Goss. Goss, Goro, and Levi if anyone gets on Ford. That one's low. Bounces away from the catcher, Smith. 2 balls and a strike to Goss. Jefferson trying to get a little distance between themselves and St. Charles if possible. That pitch is high. 3 balls and a strike to Goss. And a pop-up left side off the bat of Goss, drifting into foul ground and just out of play. Just into the bullpen area. Goss does stay alive, popping that one out of there. Full count. Swings and pops it up into shallow left. And Adams will make the catch. That's out number 1 here in the bottom of the 5th. In will step Nate Goro. 1 for 2. An RBI double and a run scored his last time up after he flied out to right field his first time. Pitch is a little low, ball 1 to Goro. 3 runs on 6 hits for the Jeffco Vikings. 2 runs, 2 hits for St. Charles. That pitch is upstairs, 2-0. Goro with a double so far today, his 4th of the season. That's upstairs again, 3-0. Wilkinson's fallen behind. And that's ball 4 down and away, and a 4-pitch walk given to Nathan Goro. One out and 1 on. The batter will be Drew Levi. Levi is 1 for 1. He has a single and a run scored and a sacrifice fly. He gave Jeffco the 3-2 lead with that sac fly in the 3rd. There goes Goro, a hit and run and a pop-up off the bat of Levi in foul ground. The 3rd baseman's got a beat on it, and he lost it. Falls into foul ground. No catch made there by Enchelmeyer. And Levi stays alive in his at-bat. See if he takes advantage of this. 0-1 to Levi. Goro gets his lead. There he goes again. Pitch is low and a steal standing up as the pitch was low and inside to Levi. No throw by Smith. Stolen base for Goro. He now has 12 steals. This team will run. And Levi grounds it to first base. This will move the runner to third. Unassisted put out there by Hennig. And Goro is now at third base with 2 out. It's up to Fred Ford to try to get that runner in from third. He's 1 for 2 on the day. Singled in the second inning. He grounded out in the third. Takes a strike in the outer half. 0-1 to Ford. That one's fouled. Left side. Ball and a strike to Fred Ford. Ford came in as the team leader in home runs and RBIs, 7 and 20. That one's upstairs, 2-1. Wilkinson. He's gotten into a few jams in this game, but he's got himself out most of the time. There's a pop-up and out of play. Good off-speed pitch there from Wilkinson. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Ford. Goro stands at third base. He's there with 2 out. Vikings right now with a 1-run lead of 3-2. Ford trying to make it a 4-2 advantage if he can come through here. Swing and a miss. Pitch down and away, and the throw will be made by Smith down to first on a drop third strike. Ford strikes out, and Jefferson leaves a runner stranded. We head to the 6th inning. Jefferson still on top 3-2 over St. Charles here on 1400 KJFF. Top of the 6th inning, Jefferson College leads 3-2 over St. Charles here on KJFF. Game moving along fairly quickly. A.J. Walkenhorst has gotten the better of this St. Charles lineup the last several innings. He's allowed only 1 base runner since the first inning came to an end, and that was on a walk. He faces the top of the order here in the 6th. Obermark is 0 for 2. He takes a fastball high. Obermark is popped out to short. He's grounded out to short. Fastball outside from Walkenhorst, 2-0. Swings away, pops it up, shallow left. Turner coming in. He'll make the catch. One gone in the inning for Jake Spies. Brendan Neal is actually now in left field for Jeffco. Taking over for Turner. There's a hot shot foul down the third base side off the bat of Spies. Strike call. Oh, 0-2 to Spies. He's walked twice in this game, but now Walkenhorst is coming after him. Pitch just down and away. Ball and 2 strikes. Spies has scored one of the 2 runs for St. Charles. Swings and flies this one out to left center field. Hibbert will run that one down, make the catch. 2 outs on a pair of flyouts here in the 6th inning for Walkenhorst, and the batter will be Ryan Abernathy. He is 1 for 2. An RBI double and a run scored in the 1st inning. In the 3rd inning, he flied out to center. Strike call on the breaking ball there from Walkenhorst. 9 in a row have now been set down by AJ. Strike at the belt, catching the outside half. 0-2. There's action in the bullpen right now for the Vikings. Left-hander is up. Fastball sails a bit on AJ Walkenhorst, up high for a ball, 1-2. 2 outs, nobody on for St. Charles here in the top of the 6th. That one just missed inside. 2-2 count to Abernathy. And a line shot to center. That'll get down, base hit. 2-out single by Abernathy ends a string of 9 in a row that have been set down by Walkenhorst. St. Charles gets their first base hit since the first inning. The batter will be Aaron Priest. Coming out of the dugout for a moment there was Coach Evers. I wonder if they're making a change as the left-hander is warming up right now to face the lefty Aaron Priest. Doesn't look like they're making the move just yet. Now Coach Evers comes back out. And it looks like they are going to make the pitching change as Walkenhorst will exit here in the 6th inning. Tying run is on for St. Charles. No move just yet as Coach Evers is talking it over with AJ. Chris Lenhoff was the pitcher in the pen. The home plate umpire is going to head out to the mound and try to break up the meeting. AJ's going to stay in. He's not leaving just yet. But he will face Zach Priest, or Aaron Priest, here in the top of the 6th. 2 outs, a runner at first base. Walkenhorst delivers. Pitch is a little bit low, ball 1. Ford holds the runner as the throw comes into him. Abernathy slides back in safely. Another throw to first. Runner slides back in again. Runner goes, pitches a strike, throw down to second, got a shot to get him. He's out at second. Abernathy thrown out. Good throw by Stanton, even though it was more on the shortstop side of the second base bag. But Goro was able to get the tag around and get Abernathy as he slid in. We make our way to the bottom of the 6th inning as Jefferson College still on top 3-2 here on 1400 KJFF. Bottom of the 6th inning, Jefferson College leading 3-2 over St. Charles. Ryan Wilkinson remains on the hill for St. Charles. He's throwing a pretty good game. He'll try to keep it a 1-run deficit. He will face Sean Hagan, Brendan Neal, who's now in for Brandon Turner, and Sage Boehner if anyone gets on Drew Stanton. Hagan is 0 for 1. He has walked and struck out. Swing and a miss on the first pitch from Wilkinson. That's in the dirt. 1 ball, 1 strike. 3 runs on 6 hits for the Jeffco Vikings. 2 runs on 3 hits for St. Charles. No errors by either team. Pitch misses down and away. 2 balls and a strike to Hagan. And a ground ball down the third baseline, foul. 2-2 to Hagan. Hagan trying to get himself on to get things started here in the bottom of the 6th. Jeffco could use an insurance run or two. And a strike 3 call on a breaking ball, catching the outside corner at the knees, and Hagan goes down looking. 3rd strikeout for Wilkinson. That'll bring in Brendan Neal. Came on in the top half of this inning to play left field, and now bats in Turner's number 7 spot. Brendan hitting .268, no home runs. He's driven in 12. Pitch is away inside, 2-0. Turner went 1 for 2 in his day. And Neal chops that one foul. 2-1. Neal, the freshman out of Festus High School. Steps back in. Dead in the count, 2-1. Line, a hot shot up the middle. Shortstop over to make the grab. Throws to first and not in time. Neal's able to beat that one out. That was a pretty nice play there by Obermark. It was a hot shot up the middle, but it hit the mound and slowed it down just enough for the shortstop to make a play, but still not in time. Infield base hit for Brendan Neal. So he's on with 1 out, and the batter will be Sage Boehner. And a bunt laid down by Boehner towards third. Pick up there by Enchelmeyer. Throw will not be in time at first. Boehner is able to beat that one out. Not only is it a sacrifice that would have worked perfectly, but he bunts his way on with a hit. First and second for Jeffco here in the bottom of the 6th inning with 1 out. The batter will be Drew Stanton. He's 1 for 2 with a single. Stanton digs in from the right side. Runners go, a hit and run, and a little line drive the other way, down for a base hit. Rounding third is Neal. He will score. All the way to third base on the play is Boehner. Jefferson now with a 4-2 lead. Nice bit of hitting there by Drew Stanton on a hit and run. Just a little line drive the other way to right field. Neal scores from second. Boehner goes from first to third on that. And Jeffco now with a 2-run lead at 4-2. Top of the order now. Here's Hibbert. Throw goes to first, and Stanton sliding back in. Hibbert's 0 for 3. He swings and misses that one. Hibbert looking for his first hit in this one. And a ground ball the other way to second. And the throw will be made by Spies on to first base, and Hibbert is retired. That was the only play, though, that could be made. That's out number 2. A run scores. Hibbert does ground out, but he drives in a run as Sage Boehner comes in from third. And Jefferson now leads 5-2. Stanton is now at second. The batter is Casey Goss. Jeffco's gotten exactly what they wanted. A couple of runs here in the 6th inning to cushion the lead a little more. Goss takes the pitch upstairs, ball 1. Goss is 1 for 3 with a triple and a run scored. Look to second in the pitch. Goss swings and misses. Swung right through it. Check on the runner and the pitch. At the knees for a strike. 1-2 to Goss. Down and in. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Action in the bullpen for Jeffco. Pitch coming. And Goss with a line shot over to left center, and Adams will be there to make the catch. That'll end the inning, but Jeffco gets 2 important runs, and they have a little bit of a cushion as we head to the 7th inning. Vikings leading at 5-2, and they go for the win in the next half inning here on KJF. Top of the 7th inning, Jefferson College leading 5-2 over St. Charles. Going for the victory here, A.J. Walkenhorst remains on the hill. Possibility of a complete game victory for him. There is action in the pen for the Vikings if A.J. gets into trouble. He will face Aaron Priest, Nate Smith, and Justin Hennig if anyone gets on Michael Coates. All important 2-run bottom of the 6th inning for the Vikings to give themselves a little bit of a cushion. They now have a 3-run lead here in the top of the 7th inning. Priest was at the plate when Abernathy was thrown out trying to steal. So he leads off the 7th. He's 1 for 2 on the day with an RBI single. And he checked his swing on a pitch low, taken for ball 1. Walkenhorst starting him off with a breaking ball. And another one, but that's a called strike, 1-1. That's high and outside, 2 balls and a strike. Fastball, outside corner at the knees, 2-2. Pitch on the way, and a foul tip. Priest just got a piece of that. And the count rides, 2 balls, 2 strikes. 5-2, Jeffco leading here in the top of the 7th. And a ground ball back to the mound and past Walkenhorst. Second baseman Goss trying to make a play over to first and got him by a half a step. That was awfully close. Priest grounds out 4-3. Actually, it might be 1-4-3. I think Walkenhorst did get a piece of that ball. Ground out nonetheless, and that's out number 1 here in the top of the 7th inning. Nate Smith will be the hitter, and he pops up the first pitch. It's out of play. Smith is 0 for 2. He has struck out twice against AJ. Pitchers have stopped throwing for Jeffco in the bullpen. And that one's popped up and out of play as Smith chased one a bit high in the zone. 0-2, he's down. Swing and a miss. Smith strikes out. Pitch went down and away from the right-hander. And Smith strikes out for the 3rd time in this game against A.J. Walkenhorst. That is strikeout number 8. So 2 outs, nobody on, and the batter will be Justin Hennig. First baseman is 0 for 2. AJ's pitch, a little bit high and outside, ball one. Hennig is grounded out and struck out. That's on the outside corner for a strike, 1-1.
1-1.
Fastball missing in. 2 balls and a strike. And a foul tip at home plate. That'll even the count at 2.
2-2. Right.
Wind up in the pitch. Foul back to the screen. Good cut there by Hennig. Spoils the pitch. Jefferson would get their 20th win of the season with the win here today. Pitch just missing down and away. Full count. Oh, pitch missing inside. That's ball 4. Almost hit the batter, Hennig. Third walk given by A.J. Walkenhorst. St. Charles still with a little bit of life here in the top of the 7th. And the batter is Michael Coates, the DH. He's 0 for 2. He has grounded out and struck out. Swing and a miss there in the breaking ball. Ford holds on the runner, Hennig. Swing and a miss. Coates chased one high in the zone. Check on the runner in the pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Coates goes down swinging, and that will end the ball game. The Vikings take game 1 of this doubleheader by a score of 5-2. We will step aside and bring it back here in 2 minutes. As again, the Jeffco Vikings win it 5-2 over St. Charles. A complete game victory for A.J. Walkenhorst.